Hey guys, gonna walk you through my round tonight. Played two discs, played both of them, and scored both of them. Hole 1, 208 foot, it's uphill, plays like 230 maybe. First throw ever with the Lux Link. I loved it, obviously. The second one was a little bit of fun. Gave this pretty good hyzer, got up in the sky, and here's the end result. Donk. I wanted that one. I've hit metal here so many times. So here's second shot for that sky god, and I just did not get it up all day long. My putts were down and droopy. Luckily, I converted the 15-footer with the Lux Link, so birdie for the first shot. The second hole is like 225. They used to have bushes right in front of the tee pad here that made it harder, and now they're gone. But I still try and do this MD turnover, and I threw the D line first and the MD second, and they both ended up just being pretty good hyzer flips instead of turning over. So had a couple circle two, like 35 footers. I mean, both right around 35 foot, and one was cage and one was barely cage. So a couple of pars. This is 250 foot, hole 3, row of trees that are pretty lush. I gave this Glow FD3 a ride up to the sky. It was a pretty good rip. This tree it falls out of there is right next to the basket, so it left me with like an 8-footer. Decided to get tricky and try and throw a forehand, and as you can see, I rolled my wrist, and that was disgusting. Had this long kind of Annie look, and as you can tell, the wind had picked up by this point, and unfortunately my link just kind of panned out here, so ended up with a birdie on the first shot, which was the FD3, and then a par on that ugly forehand and up shot. Not too bad. Hole 4, 205 foot, got the goalpost uprights there that you got to split, and the basket's 15 feet like straight behind this tree to the left. Hit the tree with a little nose up stall on the link, and I pushed the sky god a little farther, but just ended up going right over the basket. So I got like a 30-footer straddle around the tree downhill here, just caged out, and then yet again from outer space I didn't even get it up, and then decided to try and make up for it with the new link and Mach 3 top chunk. Hole 5, it's really windy in this channel, 250 foot, not a ton of danger. I usually like to go low and hard with the FD because I do that. I hit that tree right behind it even if I miss the basket, so it stops. So that left me with like a 10-foot tap in. Next shot, this is a method, gave it a little space. It's pretty overstable, and that ended up at like, I don't know, 18 foot maybe. So tap in with the FD stuck in the tree, and then a wobbly, ugly putt. Next hole, 215, it's off to the right. I got the turnover with the DMD I was trying for on the first or the second hole, and then that was way long, so I dissed down to my beat up link, and it started heading that way, but I guess I decided nose up and it just dove out. So two circle 2 putts that I completely airball. The second one was at least closer, and then naturally the D-line MD in the basket, as always. Hole 7, the tunnel shot, my only ace. Lux Link saw its second tree off in the crud. Wheels are falling off on this hole a little bit, so I go to D-line, or sorry, Exo Hard Link, and hit the other first tree. So spent a little time trying to find a line here to the basket, which is kind of straight ahead. Ended up tactic forehand out, and this would have been great if I just hadn't caught the edge of that tree. That would have rolled right into the circle. I was way off to the left for the second shot. I had a really nice A3 little Annie flex here that panned out right by the basket and hit the stump and left me with what should have been a really easy putt. So here's the follow-up from that primary shot, airball. And then here's the A3 follow-up that hit the stump, like 15-foot little uphill, and bonk. And then you can kind of watch me and see where my disc goes down the hill. So made the like 18 feet I had left barely to get the bogey on the primary shot, and then I spent a bunch of time here trying to figure out what to throw as well, and finally just chunked it up. There was too much tree in the way, so double bogey, completely screwed up that secondary shot. Hole 8, 265, it's like straight ahead through the bushes there. I like to throw the Essence now on this line here, and I just missed. I needed to get that right, so I thought I'd throw the FD up to the sky on a Sky Annie and hold it, and I just didn't get enough Annie on it, and a little too nose up, and it just flexed out into the bushes over by hole 6's tee pad. So I had like a 40-footer here, maybe 35-footer for the primary shot, and I just didn't give it a chance. I didn't get it up enough. really urging my putts to get up. I thought I had framed this better so you could see the basket. Obviously you can't. And I just hit the tree to the right of the basket. Just left me a couple tap-ins for par. Not happy with how I played that hole in the slightest, but with all the bushes and stuff here, and you can go over the cart path to the right or the walking path and stuff, so it can get away from you. Hole 9, 238, the longest 240-foot hole ever. I struggled to get there. Today I felt pretty good, so I gave this Lux Link another rip and put it 10 feet long. Just perfect. And then went back to the Sky Guide. You can see me checking my footing because I wanted to plant and kind of pull on this one, and gave it another pretty good throw. Wobbled a little bit out, but finished maybe 30, 35, and then finally at the end of the day I finally nail a longer putt and make one that was missing all day. So got the secondary up to even. The primary was 3 down. Just not a great couple rounds, but I'm trying to challenge myself to actually play my lies and practice all the lies and not take the easy shot. So thanks for watching, guys.